that was the project. This one was more of a challenge to myself. When I first started wood turning, the biggest question on my mind is, where am I going to get the wood? Where am I going to go? I can't afford it. You know, I went to all these really nice places that sold wood, and I couldn't afford it. So where was I going to go? And luckily, I had family and friends and people in my neighborhood that had to remove trees. So I got like 3 full-size Indian rosewood trees, like 90% of the trunk, plus a bunch of branches cut up in my backyard right now. I've got probably about a full-size tree of desert mesquite that we have an abundance of out here, cut up in logs in the back, and then I happen to find on OfferUp, it's like a Craigslist, somebody chopped down like 35 eucalyptus trees so they can build their property. I went and got a big old truckload of it, so I got a pile of that in my backyard. So luckily it just kept coming. But I kept thinking about it. It's like, if I ran out of wood, during COVID and stuff, I haven't been working, I haven't been making any money. Where am I going to get the wood? And so I went down to my local big box store, the one with the orange Homer guy, and I bought a 2-inch, which isn't a true 2-inch, 2-inch by 12-inch wide by 8-foot long construction board, and I cut it up. It split on me pretty bad, so I fixed it. I'm trying some glitter to see really fine glitter to see what that's going to turn out to be. That's an experiment as well. But platter blanks, plate blanks, I was told early on, stay away from construction wood, whiteboard, Douglas fir, stuff like that. It's just too hard to turn. Now that I've been turning for a couple of years, I wanted to give it a shot. And then learning some of these new techniques on paintings and coloring, here it is. So this is a Douglas fir 2x12 by 8-foot long piece of construction grade wood. I've got 4 coats of satin lacquer on the back, and here is the front. And that, to me, came out so awesome. That, I got the moon in there, I got a shooting star, and it got a little bit of the stain overspray on it, but it made it look kind of cool. Couple of the stars, and then a shallow dish. I was real afraid I was gonna turn this into a funnel, but all the stains. So first you got to go through and put a white base. So I mix up white acrylic with airbrush thinners to really watery, so sometimes you have to keep going over and over and over. But that's acrylic paint. White stain just kind of absorbs and just doesn't do much. You put the white down, and then you put your spirit stains, and these are a spirit stain. It's artisan stains, and by putting the white down, it really brings out the colors of the stains. And I even went back and put a little bit more white. I went a little light on the star speckle. Wish those were a little bit brighter, because you probably can't. I guess you can see a little bit. But I wish I would have went a little heavier on that, maybe a couple of times, or just a straight white without it thinned down acrylic paint. Let that dry so it really pops. But up close and personal, this looks awesome. Again, 4 coats of satin lacquer. I'm a high gloss guy. But all the stores I go to get my high gloss was out, so I got a couple of cans of the satin. I figured, why not? Let's try something new. All right, if you like it, give it a thumbs up. Any questions, comments, leave them in the comment section down below. Thank you. Keep turning. Stay safe out there, guys. Bye.